Greetings, everyone. Thought I would update you on my keto diet thing. I may have overdone it just a little bit. I planned on starting it today because it's April 1st and I'll know exactly when I started it. But for some reason, I went to bed Monday. Monday morning, I ate some eggs and toast about 9 a.m. And I hadn't planned on stopping the carbs yet, but then I went to bed that night like 7 and I slept like 10 hours. I hadn't eaten anything the rest of the day. I just kind of forgot because I was doing stuff. So then I woke up at like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. and like it had been 21 hours or something. So I figured if I wait till 9 a.m. again, it would be a full 24-hour fast, and I might as well go ahead and start. And then it's supposed to be like 70 degrees, so I'll go running and dump all my glycogen out. And so I did that. Ended up, I didn't eat anything until like 2 p.m. So it was like a 28-hour fast, and then I ran about 50 minutes or an hour worth of jogging 3 different times. So now my muscles are kind of sore. Did some curls this morning, and like my muscles are sore, and there's nothing going back into them, so it's like depleted completely. And then when I ate yesterday, I had like an avocado and 1 egg. That's all I had. So it was like, I got the Fitness Pal app. I used that last time I was on a diet. So I had like 267 calories, and you're supposed to have like 2,000 if you want to lose weight. I think 3,000 if you want to stay the same. So I only had 267, and then I exercised off like 755. So I had negative 488 calories yesterday. So that's like better than fasting, actually. Also had some, like the rest of my deer jerky. That wasn't hardly anything. So then today, I went to bed again like 8 o'clock, and I woke up about 5. And I was really hungry. Well, not really hungry, but I felt like I needed to eat something because I'm starting to get these headaches from like not having any calories, I guess, or sugar. It's probably the sugar addiction is part of it. But I had a deviled egg and a can of tuna fish and a couple of small peeled tomatoes, and I had a couple of tablespoons of mayonnaise in my tuna fish, so that was like 500 calories. So if I go jogging again today, I could get it back down to 0, but I don't know. Probably won't jog as much today. It's kind of cold. It's supposed to rain. I don't know what I'm going to do. Thinking about going to the store and getting some things that I'm missing, like pork rinds, and I don't know. There's a couple different stores I want to check out and see what the prices on stuff. Because like I want to get the grass-fed meat and stuff, but it is way expensive. Maybe I can find some cheap ones somewhere. But like, when you're fasting and you don't eat for a while, shit tastes so goddamn good. It was like, when I got that can of tomatoes open, it actually has some sugar in it and carbs, so I want to eat those up early so I can get rid of them. I didn't realize at the time that like canned tomatoes actually, they add in preservatives. So I guess I'll just start eating fresh tomatoes after this. But man, you had any sugar and you get that tomato juice in your mouth, it's like a goddamn vampire, man. It's like, also you're like a vampire because last week I figured I would have some of my favorite things, kind of like in Interview with the Vampire, the movie, if you guys remember that. When Tom Cruise's vampire takes Brad Pitt's vampire out to the swamp, and he says, say your goodbyes to the light, and he lets him see the sunrise for the last time. It's kind of like that. I had a craving for donuts, so I went to the store and got some donuts like Friday, and then Sunday I had like Long John Silver's, which is my favorite restaurant. I mean, you can still actually go to Long John Silver's and they have like some Alaskan cod that's not got any breading on it and stuff, plus the slaw is probably okay. Might have some sugar in it. But they got some kind of salad, I think, that's probably not any carbs in it. But I don't think I'm in ketosis yet. I might go see if I can find some strips today and test myself to see how close I am. But I'm thinking once you get into ketosis, it's going to be kind of like in Naruto when he goes into Sage mode. You just start getting infinite energy because you're using your fat, that you don't run out of fat. A lot of people are confused about, like, if you don't have any carbs, how you're going to do anything, you don't have any energy. But once you switch over, flip it into ketosis, then you're using fat instead of carbs, so you don't want carbs. So you're not going to get hungry for carbs, and you're not going to use carbs, so you don't need them. I guess you're going to have to get some kind of fiber and some supplements for like magnesium, calcium, potassium and shit, so you can actually You know, don't get constipated, and you don't like start drawing calcium out of your bones and shit. So I don't know really good source of calcium. I mean, kale has a little bit, but they say you have to have calcium with kale or you'll get kidney stones. So I don't know. Still working on all these macronutrient ratios and figuring out stuff. But that's the thing about ketosis, is nobody knows about it much. So like they tell you to avoid fat all the time. I think might be a conspiracy involved with this, because like the fat-free and the light fat stuff, I was saying like, why don't you just eat that, because you're still eating only fats but you're just eating less fat. But what they do is, with the light and the fat-free, they have to replace it with something, so they put carbs and sugar in there. So that's what replaces the fat and the fat-free stuff. So you want to have the full fat, so you're just eating the fat and just eat less carbs or less calories amounts of it. So that's kind of how it works. So I'm pretty excited. Other than the headaches and things, once I get over it, I think I'll be feeling a lot better. What's up with Blizzard? They did not do a April Fool's joke this year. Not that I could see. Nope, not seeing anything. But anyway, Black Rock Mountain's coming out tomorrow. And they've actually got some of the cards. You can look at the rewards, and you can see some new cards and stuff on there. And the last time when Naxxramas came out, there was a trick. You go to single player mode and you hit the backslash button on your number pad or something, and it would like show this Easter egg screen where you could see all the bosses and what they all did. But apparently they fixed that. Meh. It's weird, man. You get calorie deprived and stuff, and you're just like sitting around and just kind of letting time pass. And it seems like time passes slower, and you get calm, and everything is like, I don't know. Like I feel like I should be doing something right now, but I don't know what. I might head up to the store. It's still not really warm enough to run yet, although it's getting there. I just don't want to get driving out somewhere and pass out. I was thinking about going looking for some morel mushrooms today, because it's that time of year when they come up, and mushrooms are also approved, keto approved. I'm going to make some what are they called, those big mushrooms, portobello pizzas. I'm going to call them portobellitas, or maybe pizza bellos, and I'll do cooking probably maybe even tonight. Maybe I'll have those tonight. Is that a lot of calories? Maybe I'll do them tomorrow. Maybe I'll have something else tonight. Gotta eat these deviled eggs up because they only last like 5 days before they go bad. But then I'll have some portobellitas.